Mark Molesworth is from BDO in Brisbane, and he recently presented a webinar on the Commissioner's interpretation of the new Section 100A. He's with me now. Mark, what practical steps can advisors take to ensure that distributions to adult beneficiaries are as safe as possible from attack by the Commissioner?
Thanks, Rob. To be as safe as possible from attack by the Commissioner, given the new guidance on Section 100A, advisors would want to be attempting to fall within the green zone in the Practical Compliance Guide, PCG 2022 D1. So what this means, where you're distributing to an adult low-rate beneficiary, is that either those funds need to go to that beneficiary and then be used by that beneficiary to either support themselves or to support their spouse or dependent. So in other words, the money needs to go to a beneficiary who then uses those funds to support someone who is dependent on them or who is their spouse. Alternatively, if the funds are not going to go to the beneficiary, in other words, the trustee is going to retain those funds, then the green zone in the PCG requires that those funds essentially be used for income producing purposes. Either they're used in the working capital of a business run by the trust, or they're invested in other assets by the trust. One note though, where the investment in other assets by the trust is an investment in loans to related parties, the PCG indicates that it's not sufficient just that those loans be made at interest, but the PCG picks up on the requirements of Section 109N in Division 7A and requires that those loans be made on a principal and interest basis under a written loan agreement for a maximum term of 7 years. So in summary, either the funds have to go to the beneficiary for the beneficiary's own use or for the use with their dependents or their spouse, or the funds are retained by the trust and invested in income producing assets with a little rider, a little caution about if those income producing assets are loans to related parties.
Mark, thank you very much. If you'd like to know more, just visit our website. Mark's one of our regular presenters and he's highly regarded in the tax area. In fact, his webinar is available for purchase from our website.